Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We are out in the wilderness, and at the moment what I'm doing is I want to find the beeper, right? We needed that beeper. I'll just to give you a little recap. This bee here, we originally had one, but then I guess the mod changed or updated, and our beeper wasn't the same as this one. Somehow. I don't understand, but anyway, we need to find another one because if we breed them together, we can get a uranium bee. And that's what we want, so that we can, fuel our reactors and stuff, and I might be able to make a new type of reactor if we have a steady supply of the fuel coming in. So what I've done is I've made my way all the way up to the top of the map. So what's that? There it is. That's my house down here. This is the top of the map. In fact, if we go this way a little bit, you can see the border, the world border. So pretty ridiculous. And as you can see, we're finding bees. What's this one? Is this the zombie? Yeah, we're finding, zombies. So I suspect that we might be able to find a beeper bee. My thought process was that the bees might spawn with new bee nests. So if I go somewhere where hopefully no one else has explored, we might find, or at least we might have more of a chance to find the bee we're after. With that being said, I have a feeling we won't find one, just based on the fact that, I don't know, it's, we have to get lucky. Now, part of me feels as though, because we did have a previous beeper, I wouldn't feel too bad about just cheating in a new one, you know what I mean? But it's more so that if we can avoid doing that, I'd feel a lot better as well. What's this guy? A spooky bee? They were usually... There's a beeper. Okay. Beautiful. I don't have to. What do I want to do? Jar. What I might do as well is I'll try and look for two, because then I can... Oh, grab it. Let's double check. B-type beeper. Yes, okay, so previously, I tried looking, by the way, and cannot even find our other creeper bee that we had. But what it was, is it was still called a beeper in that top line there, filled bee jar beeper. But then when it said B-type, it actually said creeper. And that's apparently the difference, is that description there. I don't know what happened to the other bee. I genuinely don't know, but I guess we broke it. I would like to find another one, as I said, because then we can breed them, right? We can make more of them. And possibly even put some out into the map, you know what I mean? Like, spread some out just to, I don't know, help out other people who are out looking for them too. If we get around to doing that is a completely different question, but at the worst case, are these dirt bees? Dirty bee. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these. So what, does it just make dirt? That seems incredibly useless. It can breed into another dirt bee. Ooh. Oh, okay, wait. Dirt honeycomb, right? You put that in a centrifuge. Oh, and you just get dirt. Okay. I was thinking maybe you get some, like, podzol or something, or, like, you can decide what you get. Sure. that honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, seems useless. But, I don't know, maybe... I guess it's a good way to automate dirt without, like, a farm of some sort. What are you? Are you an RGB? Or you look like you glow. Yeah, you're an RGB. So as you can see, if you go out, like, really far, you have to travel pretty far from all these other bases. You can actually find some new bees and stuff. And I think I see sheep over there, which is crazy, because natural mobs weren't wanting to spawn, but maybe it's to do with the places that we had already explored. What is that? I mean, it's like it's a new mod pack. A carbuncle. Carbuncle. Okay, sure. What is that guy? Oh my god, we're exploring, apparently. You are a drigme. Or a drigme. Okay. Sure. With that being said, by the way, I might as well mention this. We currently cannot update the server. We can't update the server. Whenever we try, it crashes. So we're in a bit of a sticky situation again, where we don't really know how to go about this next update, so... It's going to be a bit wild in the coming days, so please do be on the Discord, and you can even give us some suggestions on how we should go about this update, because we might have to do a server restart, but we'll most likely try and move as much stuff over to the new server as we can, sort of like what we did in the past. So yeah, please do be on the Discord so that you can be a part of that whenever it does happen. There'll be a warning as to when that will happen. I feel like I should probably stop exploring and I should go back to the base. I don't know. I don't think people want to watch me fly around looking for a bee. I'm glad that I found one though, because we can actually start our thing. What I was hoping is, oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, I'll explain why I wanted to find another one as well, because it is extremely easy right? For me to have started the recording, where were we? I could have started the recording here. I could have placed a beeper bee in the distance, you know what I mean? And then been like, oh, wow, we just found one. But we did some exploring. I mean, even that could have been scripted, I guess. I don't know. If I was going to cheat it in, I would have cheated it in, okay? I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Please believe me, please. And plus, yeah, we had the beeper bee before, so either way, it's no guilty conscience. All right. Oh my god. I was about to say I'm going to head back to the base, but look at this mountain. Oh my. Oh my indeed. This is a big mountain. But yeah, I'm probably going to head back to the base. Alrighty, we are obviously back at the base. So first thing I'm going to do is finish this here and make sure it works. We clearly have the stuff in here already. I'm going to place this guy in, and it should... yes, okay. It's starting to breed. So we should get a uranium bee. Beautiful. That's perfect. I also chucked in the lumber honeycombs that our lumber bee has been working towards getting. So now we can pretty much get any type of log we want. We can probably auto-craft that too. You may also notice that I'm apparently... oh, can I grab you out, please? I'm apparently starving again, or at least it's getting there. So I believe I just, what, right-click? And now it's full? I think that's how it works. Let's see. Did my hunger go back up? Oh, you know what? It might not be that. It might be the biofuel that it needs. The answer is, as you can see by the hotbar, yes, it needed some biofuel. So there we go. That's good. Yeah, I think we're pretty good then. As for this episode, I'm not entirely sure what I'll do. Maybe I will do a reactor, because it was on the thing over here. Where are we? All the way over here. A fusion reactor, and I believe that makes you antimatter. Fusion reactor. This guy here from Mechanism. Now, I've messed around with this guy before, back on MC Eternal, so I imagine it's pretty similar. And I remember what you need are, like, lasers, right? Yeah, you need a laser amplifier, a laser, and do you need a tractor beam? I guess. Yeah, I think it maybe they all go into tractor beams and then they shoot. I don't know, but laser focus matrix. Yeah, we'll probably need that too. Yeah, do I want to do that? Maybe. Probably, if I'm honest. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what we're going to need for this. What I do think we need, though, is probably another one of these, right? Yeah, this guy's full, so... I actually do have some crafters on me, so... I mean, I might as well. This is Diamond Craft, right? Yeah. Let's chuck another one here. The reason, again, why I kind of want it to look upwards. The reason why I'm not really using, like, netherite ones, or I think even creative ones, is... I don't need them, and they're a bit overkill, and since I'm playing on a server especially, it's like, it's way, way too overkill. Even for the netherite crafters, they're so fast. Like, I don't know, they hold a lot of recipes too, which is nice, but, I don't know, it's fine, it's fine. So what I'm going to do is get the recipes at least set up. A lot of these we can pretty much craft already, like, we have all this stuff automated. That's going to be the lucky part of this whole process, is we've pretty much got everything, right? Like, Look at this, for example. Every single recipe here, we've already got the stuff that we need. What is this, by the way? This extra thing I have. A platinum pattern. Let's place that there and override it with a tractor beam. There we go. Let's do that. Easy. And what else do we have? A laser focus matrix. Apparently we have the reactor glass auto-crafted. Ooh, from the... whatchamacallit? The fusion reactor. Over there. That guy. Who's currently off once again because we didn't have uranium, but... well, we sort of did. We set up a flower, but that didn't really do much. They've successfully bred. We should have... oi, where is he? Is that him there? No, that's a gold bee, isn't it? You know what? It's possible, I believe, that it didn't work. It's also possible that it automatically output into here. Is that it? Uranium bee. It did. Beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Now what we can do is... oh my god, wait, is this the right uranium? I think it doesn't matter. I think this works. How do we have exactly 9? That's pretty good. What we can do is, I can head in here. Do I have plank selected? I do. Let's see if I can quickly get in without letting any bees out. Boom, boom. And we can place this uranium block. Where should we put it? We can place it there, I guess. This is a very crowded room, but it's fine. And place our uranium bee. And he'll fly up and he'll go do his spinny thing. And boom, we just got unlimited uranium, in theory. We just need to hope that this bee can keep up with the reactor that we inevitably build. But yeah, cool. Wonderful. Okay, so back to the patterns, I guess. I think think we got all of these. So these are for the lasers, right? And what the lasers do is they charge up. They use quite a lot of power, but I think we've got plenty of power, so that hopefully shouldn't be a problem. And then what they do is the laser shoots into the actual fusion reactor, and it ignites it. So we are going to need these recipes too. Let me go ahead and bookmark them. There we go. And, ooh, reactor frames? Fusion reactor frames. Was the other one a fission reactor? What did we have over here? What is this guy? Oh, hold on a second. Are you? Yeah, you're a fission reactor. Okay. I think I have my words back to front. I think we're good now. At least for now. I'll probably forget later. So, add the frames. Ooh, they use polonium? Oh, I don't think we have too much of that, do we? Polonium. We've got 400. We're going to have to be careful with how much we use, though. Very interesting. Okay, the polonium, by the way, you get from the fission reactor. From the radioactive waste, you can turn that into polonium. So, in case you're checking in this episode and you didn't see the fission reactor episode, that's just what's happening there. Logic adapter, I think this is so you can, like, use some redstone technology to run it. I guess we'll get one of these. So the worst case scenario, we can set it up with a lever, but we could probably put some wireless redstone too. Let me also clean my inventory real quick. Alrighty, we'll remember to put these patterns away as well. Now, currently our reactor is over here, right? What do we want to, or I guess where do we want to put our fusion reactor? Do we want to put it next to this? And do we want to make it out of this same interesting design choice that I picked? Possibly. I don't know. Honestly, I have not a clue. But what I do know is pretty much once we design something, we very rarely go back to it. I mean, look at this. This is our latex like processing area. This hasn't changed much at all. So we do have to design something at the least. Maybe we keep with this theme and I just build a platform over here. You know what? I'll think about it for a bit and I'll come back to you guys with a plan. Alrighty, so I have a bit of a plan. Currently, what I'm doing is I've requested a bunch of structural glass, and as you can see, I've made a bunch of these yellow hazard blocks. So these guys are just iron and stone, and you get a full stack from just this, which in of itself is pretty cool. You get quite a lot for that. And then what I've done is I've made a shape builder from Cyclic. I've used these in the past. I'm a pretty big fan of Cyclic, so I know about them a little bit. And I want to make like a dome, right, of some glass. We're probably going to use that structural glass just so it, I don't know, looks a little bit stronger than normal glass. And then we'll have like hazard blocks, I don't know, lining the corners and stuff. And I think that'll look pretty cool. And then we'll have the reactor in there and maybe just like a little tube on the side of it for the actual laser to shoot in. So we'll see how that goes. Currently, though, we're waiting on the structural glass and it's taking a little bit. So we might have a little bit of a problem. What are we currently waiting on? Enriched iron. It's getting there. I mean, we can see it's getting there. It's taking its time, but it's happening. It's definitely happening. Do I want to put it here? I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. I think I do. I think we can have like the dome here. We could even have it on the water. Would that look cool? We have some water over here. It kind of looks nice. We could place the dome here, right? Just above the water. And then have the laser come in from this side, maybe. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I kind of like this idea. Okay. Yeah. now I need to figure out how to get that to actually work. Alright, so the shape builder actually looks a little bit different nowadays. So here's the overlay. Here's where it's going to place the blocks. I had to turn that on by clicking this thing here. So you can see it's off, and that's it on. You've got some cards down here. Now, I don't know what they're for. I know this one's a GPS card, I believe. But I'm wondering if the other one is for wireless energy. Or redstone or something. I don't know what that is. See, this here is a GPS data card. Saves the location of a block. I don't particularly know what it's for, in terms of for the builder. And then that red card, I'm, once again, not really sure. I'm hoping it shows up here. Oh, here we go. Shape data card. Builds in-world after setup in a shape computer. Okay. Copy settings between cyclic machines. Filter data list. Okay. You know what? I imagine maybe you can copy a shape and you place it in here and it will build it. That's pretty cool. I'm a little bit curious though as to where, like what, like how this copies it, if that makes sense. Like, if there's a machine you place it in to copy things first. I don't really know. What is this? Block state data card. There's some pretty interesting stuff here, to be completely honest with you. It's definitely changed quite a bit. These remind me a lot of equivalent exchange. That's pretty cool. Okay, back to business. We're getting a little sidetracked. So, I can click dome, and as you can see, it changes it into a dome shape. Now, what we can do is we can make this bigger in terms of size. That looks insane. We can make it taller, apparently. And, I don't know, I feel like that might not do much, maybe, with the dome. Like, yeah. Is it actually going higher? Let's see. Currently, it's below our laser drill. Let's go ahead and put it max height. It's still below the laser drill, so I guess maybe height doesn't really affect the dome shape that much. It's more just size. So we want a nice size. That's a bit too small. We'll make it, what, 12? That's a bit big, but it looks not too bad. So what we need to do now is position it. And as you can see, there actually doesn't appear to be any positioning buttons here. So maybe that's where the GPS comes into play. I'm pretty sure when I used this in the past, you could, like, alter it. So you could, like, push it to the center to be more, like, that way. Like, more down the x-axis and then the z-axis. Doesn't seem to be a thing for this. That's a bit interesting. Now, I do know you can use a builder to do this same thing. An RF Tools builder. I don't really know how to, if I'm honest. And apparently I don't know how to do this either. So I'm in a bit of a pickle here, where I don't really know how to do anything. I'm now useless. All right, I'll tell you what. We have some GPS cards, right? I'll grab this one. And what I'm thinking is, what if I right-click a block over here? So what if I place a piece of dirt here and right-click it? So now it's saved. This GPS now has that piece of dirt saved in its toggle. What if I place this in here? Oh, that is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in action. Now, the question is, do I want it to be this big? I don't. I'm thinking a middle ground, so possibly 9. Now, you can use arrow keys to cycle this. Ooh. What does 10 look like? I think 10 might be the sweet spot. Oh my god. Hey, get out of here. What are we thinking? The reactor in the middle here? I don't think it's too bad. Possibly even one smaller. It's pretty big. How small is one smaller? If we actually go to the 9 that I said. I think this is alright. It's like far enough away from the edges that I think it's fine. Let's get rid of these real quick. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with this. So, the way that this works is, as you can see, it hasn't filled in a floor, so we're probably going to have to manually do that, but it should be fine. What we go ahead and do, I believe, is provide it with power. So we're going to select Ustream's output. So now this guy's filled up with power. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my, no, not hazard blocks, our glass. So we should have, yep, plenty of structural glass. And we place it in this slot here. Oh, wait, is it? No, it's not done. Okay. Oh, that is really cool. So what it's doing now is this is still an overlay. This isn't actually placed, but it's showing you what that will look like. That is pretty cool. So, once again, it kind of looks ugly, but I think it's fine. We'll probably break the bit off the top just so it doesn't look as weird. Maybe the corners. I'm pretty happy with this. So what I'm going to do is you can apply redstone, or you can just make it so that it's always on. And it is currently placing the blocks. As for where exactly it's doing that, it's kind of hard to tell because it's already overlaid blocks here. Oh, here we go. These are actual glass over here, I guess, in some spots. Yeah. They don't have connected textures, which might be a regrettable feature, but we'll see. I'll just fill this guy up until he stops asking for it. Oh, okay. Wait, no. I thought it ended. It got to 46 and stopped. That's not that good because we are actually running a bit low. Ooh, it is connected. Look at that. Oh my god, it's actually connecting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It actually looks really nice now. As you can see, though, we only had 30 left. So as you can see, it's making some glass at the moment because I've requested some glass. So we're probably just waiting on the steel again. So let's put this back in. It might actually finish. We might have had enough. Oh, no, I don't think we did. But, ooh, it is awfully close, isn't it? Oh, I really like the look of this so far. As long as it stays connected. I think it's the render that just keeps making it not be connected. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So this glass should be I don't know, stronger, maybe? It's not necessarily reinforced, I think, but, I don't know, I think it's alright. And then what I'll probably do is have a layer of this stuff underneath here. So underneath all of these spots here, doing sort of a ring around it. And then possibly in the corners, going to the top, just to add some, like, I don't know, more structure to it. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, but I'll at least do this while the other stuff's being crafted. Alright, do you know what, actually? This is pretty close to just being completed anyway. Like, this is the only part that's not currently done, I think. Yeah, like, this is glass over here. It's kind of hard to tell. This door is the only part that's not connected, and it's kind of sort of what I wanted anyway, because I obviously need a way in. So possibly I make a path in this way to get in here. And then what I also... Oh, actually, there's some bits at the top here it needs to finish. I'll probably just let it finish and carve out a door later, to be honest. But what I want is a pathway in. And then on one of these other sides, whether it's on this side, the back, or the side, I want another tube where we actually put the laser. I think that'll look pretty cool. Alrighty, so when it actually is finished, you should see it stop. So now it's at 28. So there we go. We can finish that. Now, I wonder if what we could do... Let's first turn it off. Let's put the overlay back on. Do you think we could do a circle? What is this doing? Okay. What if I do a circle that's one height? Like, maybe I could just fill the floor in. That might work. Although, with that being said, I swear there used to be a lot more features. Like, I swear there used to be a fill feature where, like, it would, you know, fill all the inside. Maybe I'm crazy. Solid? No, that's, I mean, sort of, but, nah, I'll probably just use the building gadget for the rest of this. Okay, well, we're pretty much done now, or at least with the shape builder. So the rest of it is sort of going to be manually done. So yeah, I guess I'll get started on figuring out how I'm going to do that. Alrighty, so I've done something. I'm not particularly sure if I'm fond of it, but it's fine. This is a lot easier to change than the glass, because for some reason, it won't actually let me highlight this glass to change. It won't let me change it. Like, look, you can see I can change all these things, the dirt, the grass. It won't let me change this stuff, but I believe what I can do is I can actually change the hazard blocks. So if I want to change this to, say, like steel or something so that it looks a lot better, which I probably will do, either steel or, like, I don't know, concrete or something, we can do that a lot easier now. So, yeah, I guess we're almost there. As for what the floor is going to be, I reckon just something nice and white, I think, like clinical. Possibly marble. What does this do? Does this make bricks? I don't think I would necessarily want bricks. I kind of... Ooh, dolomite. What is this? How does that look? Oh, we're completely frozen. That's been happening a little bit lately. I'm not particularly sure why it's been happening, but it has been, and I don't really know how to fix it. So if you have any suggestions, that would be appreciated. What about polished? How does polished look compared to the original? Honestly, I would argue that the original, the non-polished, looks better because it doesn't have the lines. And I kind of want it to look like it's just one massive floor. So we're just going to use the normal stuff. So let's grab a bunch of dolomite. Beautiful. Let's get our building gadget. We can put this other stuff away. And it should be easy enough as selecting it, breaking that, and building it. I'll do the build to me. Max range should be fine. You know what we can actually do? We can do this, which honestly seems like it might be the quickest way to do it. I've set it to horizontal wall mode, turned it so that it's not placing on top, and there we go. Because there's this stuff down here, right? We can just break that manually. Break it, get a bit of kelp, sure, why not? And then manually place that stuff back in. Now, I'm just now realizing this ground doesn't necessarily look that good. I also misplaced a block. And I'm going to have to clean up the corners, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll be back. Alrighty, now before I continue too much, this is probably where I'm going to put the laser. I need to first figure out if the laser even fits here, right? And exactly how I'm going to do it. So, I'm going to search laser. And as you can see, we can choose some now. What I'm going to start off with is we'll ask for 10. We'll see exactly how hard that is to do. I'll get 5 of these because I think that's how it works. Let's double check. Let's get a description of it. A block that can be used to merge, redirect, and amplify laser beams with fine controls over when to fire. Yeah, we'll get 5 of those. And what else did we have? The laser tractor beam. A block used to merge and redirect laser beams collects drops from blocks it has broken. A block used to merge and redirect. What's the difference between this guy? This guy, who's moving around, a block that can be used to merge and redirect and amplify. Huh. We'll make one of these, just to see if that's what we need, but I'm not too sure now. I'm a little bit confused. Let's put a bunch of this stuff away just so that once again we have some room to work with in our inventory. Because these don't stack, apparently. The lasers don't stack. Beautiful. Great. That doesn't annoy me at all. Okay. Let's break this. Because I believe what we do is... Let's place a temporary block there. I think... Yeah. We place this block here. I think the laser we want to face in a different direction. So let's see if we can get a mechanism... Well, actually, wait. We have that, don't we? That's what this is. How do I configure this guy to work well? I'm looking in the bottom left. Wrench mode, possibly. Let's see, is it changing at all? Ooh, I changed it to rotate mode, and it worked perfectly. How cool is that? So I think that's what I want it to do. I want the red laser to point in the direction I want it to go, which is inside of our dome. And then what we would have is, for example, I believe... the laser pointing into the thing there. So, ideally, let's say we have a wall here of, I don't know, concrete or something. And then we have the laser like that. Does that look bad? No, and look, it redirects it perfectly. That's precisely what we want. Now, what you might notice is it's already working, and it's digging a massive hole. So what we need... I think possibly is we need to hurry up as a starter. Let's place the tractor beam. I did not want to open you. Place you there. Okay. Laser amplifier. Laser tractor beam. It is facing in that direction, but it's currently not doing anything. Laser tractor beam. Laser amplifier. Did we happen to run out of power? Possibly? Maybe. Let's see. If I powered this back up... Does the laser continue? It does. Okay. Stop. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think I know. I think we need to make this redstone output, redstone detection normal. So the laser has stopped. If we apply redstone to it, it will begin. Let's go clean up that mess. Oh my god, look at how lucky we were. Look at where the laser went through. Oh my god. If it had broken all these machines, that would have been incredibly annoying. It did break something here. I'm going to hope, very much hope, that it was just the cable. And that we didn't have another machine sitting there or something. I doubt we did, but you can never be too sure. Okay, interesting. We'll just clog that up. Pretend it didn't happen. Nothing went wrong. We didn't just fire a laser through our entire base. Keep that in mind then, if you're following along at home. Hopefully, if you're following along at home, you're at least giving yourself a few minutes to make sure that anything that I break, you don't break too. Alright. So yeah, that bottom right switch, make it be redstone detection normal, and you should be relatively good. As you can see, this guy starts charging up. He starts charging up full of power. Good. Let's make this private, so no one else can turn on the laser. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that's at least confirms that we know it's working, right? Like, this is sort of what we want to do. So, I guess that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm going to build some walls. First things first, before we actually continue, what looks better as the walls? Does the glass look okay? Oh, actually, we're probably going to want cables, aren't we? How do we make this look nice is the question. Alrighty, so, in order to do the cabling, I think I'm going to use XNet, because we can use these facades and essentially blend the blocks. I believe like this. Boom? Is that how it works? Because currently there's a facade on here. Clearly I don't know how this works. This block can mimic other blocks. Okay. Well, how do I get the block back off? Ah, okay, you shift right-click. So now it's mimicking structural glass, and I can right-click, and now it's a structural glass block. And, oh, the cable runs through it. Oh, does that look good or bad? Oh, I don't actually know now. What do we think? Because I could, in theory, run some other type of block. I'm wondering what would look the coolest. There's probably some sort of like, cable block. You know what I mean? Like some sort of laboratory block. Laboratory? I don't know why I said laboratory. I do apologize. Oh, you know what I just realized as well? I'm pretty sure this mod, Chiseled, I'm pretty sure it's getting removed in the next update. Oh my god. That's pretty embarrassing. At Chiseled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're switching this out for just Chisel. So these hazard blocks that I've just set up, they won't be there. You know what? I should have thought about that, but clearly I'm not the smartest. Okay. Damn. Okay, well, okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just set it up with structural glass, and we'll decide after the update what we're going to use instead, essentially. That's annoying. Alright, we might end up changing it to be blocks of iron, because obviously they'll be there in the next update, hopefully. I would definitely hope so. And I've made it this sort of design, so the cables will run through these blocks of iron, so obviously I'm going to actually have to pick them back up and replace them with yellow connector cables and the other stuff, the facades. But, yeah, actually we don't even have to use blocks of iron, so it should be even better. Or I mean, we have that much iron, it's not even a problem, regardless of whether we had to use the actual stuff or not. This guy needs to be a connector. So the way XNet works is you spell it correctly, just with the X. There are connectors. There are also advanced connectors, I believe. Yeah, these are advanced connectors. There's normal connectors or advanced. What's the difference in terms of cost? This uses a chest and some stuff. What does this use? This uses the previous connector and a diamond and emeralds. Okay, so it's not too bad regardless of which one you're going for. Alright, I don't particularly remember how many we had, but I'm going to grab 20. 20 seems like a good number. We might as well upgrade these to be the better ones, because, I mean, why not? We have plenty of diamonds and ender pearls. And I think it makes it so you can transfer a little bit more. So this one transfers a max of 500,000 RF per tick. And if we look at the XNet, I'm struggling to think of what I'm doing here. If we look at the normal XNet one, it can only do 50,000. So you're doing a multiple of 10 there, or times 10, sorry. A multiplier is the right word. So obviously we're going to need some yellow network cables too. These ones are a little bit easier to get. There we go. So the connectors connect like so. Actually, most of these are going to have to be connectors, aren't they? If not, pretty much all of them. Connector, 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 and last but not least, yeah, we'll do another connector. I was just debating whether or not I want to have these end ones be connectors, but yeah, we might as well. Then the facade is obviously going to be a iron block, and if it decides to work, it should look good, but I don't really know what it's doing here. It's being annoying apparently. So what's going on here? Mimicking structural glass, mimicking block of iron, and then I shift right click and place it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to shift right click on all of these, like so. Boom, boom, boom. But how cool does that look? So when I'm not holding a cable, this just looks like a normal connector. You can see it kind of bugs out a little bit, but it connects to it pretty fine. And I'm going to just do that on this side too, and I'll meet you guys back here. The facades, by the way, require some wool, a piece of glass, and some paper, and they're that easy to make. Beautiful. So I would like you to be that as well. Boom, boom, and it should be that simple. You know what? I have actually decided I want to move these back one. The reason for that is I have an interesting design that I want to do here. So, oh, not you. Laser. There and there. I want to place them quickly before they start doing that. Alright, so I've placed down a controller here. This guy's pretty cool. I'll go over him in a minute. To craft the controller, you just need some redstone repeaters, a comparator, a machine frame, which uses some gold nuggets and blue dye, and that's pretty much it. I'm then going to place a connector under here with a flux point, so that connects like that, in theory. And now we should be able to see it in here, And I believe that's what this is, the D. So D is for down, and obviously north, east, west is over there. So this guy here, wait, let me clear this as well. I was messing around with it. So you can click on these channels and determine what they are. Did I not cancel that? Oh, there we go. So you can click on these channels, right? And you can cycle through here to decide what you want it to be. So this one, I want to be an XNet energy cable. So I'm going to click create, and now it's an XNet energy cable. What I want to do is for these lasers, I want them to be an insert. So I click create, and automatically there's an eye there, and it says insert here. Automatically it's inserting, so that's fine. Then what I want to do is below the controller, I think I also want to do possibly an extract. Now, it's also possible that I have these back to front. And what I mean by that is it's possible that insert actually means extract in this case. I'm not entirely sure because it doesn't appear to be working, is I guess the point that I'm trying to make here. Alright, you know what I think the issue was? These connectors, for whatever reason, don't want to attach to the flux point. You can see that it attaches to the, like the flux point attaches to it, but it doesn't reverse the roles. I think as well, I would like a flux storage. How hard are these to make? Flux blocks. I'm going to need, what, 6 of these? And do I not have the stuff for it? Apparently. Alright, yeah, check out this. So, in order to make more flux dust, by the way, in case you're not sure, you can go down to bedrock, throw some redstone dust on the bedrock, put a piece of obsidian above it, and then punch the obsidian. Or, once you initially make some, you can use a flux block instead of bedrock. So that's how I'm able to do it up here, rather than going down, and I made a mess. Alright, so I made some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and make a flux storage. Before I do that, how much are the harder ones? They cost... Okay, so they cost the previous storage to make them. The reason why I want to use this is because... Let's see, does that connect? Or does it really not? I want to have a... yeah, it's not wanting to connect. I wanted to have a battery that has a large output capacity. And clearly... Yeah, I don't really know why it doesn't want to connect, but I guess that's fine. We'll just have to use a normal battery. Will that connect? Yep. We're going to have to make it so that up is on... Is on? Well, yeah, I guess that's it. And possibly exporting? Storing? Exporting? I don't know if we need to change that. We'll find out in a minute. So now what we can do is we should see the battery show up. And I believe we want to do... I don't really know. Let's see if that worked. Do any of these have power in them? The answer is no. Okay. So what if we reverse this to be extract? Let's see. Do any of them have power in them now? Still no. Clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh, I toggled it, right? I toggled the battery to be exporting power, and now it's working. So, I think what I need to do now is place this here. Is that now full? Yes, beautiful. You can see this guy's completely full. This guy's not. So, what we need to do is we can figure out which one's which. We can do that by double-clicking one of them, and you can see it highlights. So, we need to change this guy to be insert. There we go. Now this guy's full, and this guy's charging. Beautiful. That's pretty much it. We've pretty much just won the game. So, what we should do now is grab all of these lasers, all of these laser amplifiers, and place them all. The amplifiers you want to place first. Ooh. You kind of want to place them the other way because, obviously, you need the red thing to be facing the other way, like that. Beautiful. Okay, so we can place them like this. Just make sure that you flip them around. Beautiful. So place and flip and place and flip. And we need one more if I want to have this be symmetrical, which I do. And 2 more lasers. That should be fine. Then the lasers should be straightforward because I think you just place them like that, like that, like that, and like that. Now, you might be wondering, why didn't we change the mode in these so that they won't automatically shoot their laser? Well, I think all we need is this first one to be off. First one requires redstone. I don't think the rest need to be. Because I think they all charge this first initial one here. I believe that's how it works. So, what we can do is these guys are done. Beautiful. I want to grab these and set it all up before I turn it all on. Oh, we fell down. Place that guy. Of course it's raining. Beautiful. Place the lasers. Open up this guy. And we can just make these all insert. And that should be working. I'm not even going to look. If we turn around and the whole base is blown up, well, it was meant to be. But this should be working, in theory. So here we go. Last one there. We can now look. In the top left, you can see that they are all charged up, which I'm actually surprised about that we're able to keep up with that. How's this guy going? You can see all of these lasers are using 48, just about 50,000 RF per tick. That's pretty ridiculous, considering at the moment they're doing nothing. Like they're doing nothing for us. It's not helping us. So this guy has to charge. And that's pretty much it. In the meantime, how about I build a, whatchamacallit around this? A structural glass structure, believe it or not, around this guy. So just, filling in the gaps, that sort of stuff, and put a roof on it. And, yeah, I'm not sure if we will do the rest of it this episode. I'm honestly not sure, because it takes a little while to charge up to even be able to do it. So yeah, I'm not sure. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I have no idea. Alright, so here's my current plan. In order to get into this area, what if we just place a little travel anchor? Obviously, we're going to have to replace these hazmat things with probably some iron later, some blocks of iron. But I think this works. I can't really get out, although I believe I can do this for now. And we'll place the other travel anchor, I don't know, in here perhaps? What are you doing? What are you doing here? You should not be here. Temporarily, I don't know, we can place it here, I guess. Boom. We're going to have to fix this hole. Boom. These, I believe you can name. So this is going to be Reactor, Fusion, Reactor. Beautiful. And, of course, I forgot to name the one over there. Let's see. Can I even get there? Nope. Unless it's named, I guess I can't get there. Oh, can I? Maybe. You can sort of see where it's meant to be. Let's see if we can get in. Let's see. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Beautiful. Let's name it. So this is going to be Fusion Control. Oh, no, actually this should be Laser. Laser. Beautiful. So now I can go from the Fusion Reactor. Oh, from the Fusion Reactor. In theory, do I have to crouch? No. Crouching stops it. No travel anchor found. I'm looking at it. You know I'm looking at it. Really? Why? What have I done wrong here? I've clearly done something wrong. Is it because I can right-click the laser? Is that why it's happening? Alright, I think that's why. Because look, if I can't right-click anything, it lets me teleport. Like if I stand up here and look as far away as I can, because if I look here, see how it highlights that block? When I right-click, it will try and right-click that block. But if I look just to the left of it, so nothing's highlighted, and I right-click, it teleports me. So I guess keep that in mind if you're messing around with travel anchors. I also, before we continue with anything, need to place a feral flare lantern somewhere. Probably under the floor here. To get everything lit up. So that can go there. And we can fill up this hole. And things should start lighting up. So, as for what the deal is, all this hazmat stuff will probably turn into iron blocks, if I'm honest. Or I guess what I could, in theory, do facades, and it would save me blocks of iron. Can I place these anywhere? No. But, I mean, even then, I can just place X-net cables, and I feel like that's probably not an issue. Just X-net cables there, just so I can use these colored blocks. Now, there might be an alternative to that, but, I mean, hey, you work with what you got, right? This stuff here, I was tempted to cover it up with some sand. Maybe we'll still, like, fill some stuff up there. Maybe. I don't know what looks good and what doesn't, but, yeah, I don't know. I think we're getting there. Alright, I think I will wrap this episode up here. Reason being is we have to wait for this guy to charge up anyway, and then I have to actually figure out how to make the reactor, and, oh, we gotta make the fuel for it and everything. Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Completely forgot about the fuel. Like, absolutely, completely forgot about the fuel. How am I that dumb? Oh, God. Okay. I guess we'll have to make another branch to this dome for the field. This is actually pretty cool. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm upset that this hazard blocks are going to disappear. There's probably an alternative. You guys let me know if there is. But the iron block doesn't look too bad either. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I don't know. I feel bad wrapping up just making a laser, but I don't know. We're getting there. It'll be a We'll get there eventually. It'll be a multi-step process, but I'm happy with it so far. How long have we been recording? Just over an hour. That seems That seems like if I try to push it any further, it's going to be the longest episode ever. And I think, honestly, it was a long episode when I tried to do this back on MC Eternal. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. It helps my channel out quite a bit. Thank you guys as well for just watching those last 2 or 3 or I think even 4 episodes on Allthemod 6. You guys got like 200 views within the day of me uploading, which was ridiculous. Especially considering it's very late into the series. I didn't really think people would be like jumping into the series at that time. So thank you guys for checking it out. Thank you guys for watching this one. If you want to join the server, feel free to check out the description of this video. Information to join should be there. Keep in mind though, we're currently on an older version because whenever we try to update, the server crashes. We can't update. Which means we might be doing a server reset to some extent. Obviously, because my series sort of, I play on the server, there might be a little bit of a transition period, but the last time we did this, pretty much all I did was get the copy and paste gadget from building gadgets, and I copied the structures, copied all the structures, put as much of the stuff into storage as I could. And if I'm being completely honest, the building gadget pretty much copy and pasted, like, even these machines. So, like, you just copy it. You can test out the blueprint in your single player world to make sure that it actually works and everything stays the way you wanted it to. Because obviously, like, rewiring all this stuff is annoying. So if you're able to just paste it, that's a lot better than having to do it manually. But you obviously want to make sure that that actually works. So test it out in single player first. Because you can copy the blueprints to and from. If you're a new player who's going to join the server and check it out and you're going to be around before we update, it should be fine. We'll probably do an inventory transfer. And if you happen to have the base and you're like, I want to copy my base over, but I don't have the stuff to make a building gadget or a copy paste tool, you can just message me on the Discord and I'll probably just give you one for the little event. So yeah, that's I think it. I probably made it confusing, but if you're in the Discord, when anything happens, you'll probably be notified there. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one where I guess I'll make the actual fuel instead of just the igniter. But let's be honest, like, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Like, we have a laser hooked up to the side. It's got a little tube, a little hole that it's going to shoot through. Over here, we'll have, like, a fuel factory that just, like, conveyor belts some fuel in or pipes some fuel in. And we'll have the reactor in the middle. And we have, like, a UFO above it. Pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.